Welcome to S.N.N. Good morning, Skyhawks.
It's a sky day, which means star periods 1, 3, and 5.
Fabulous foodie news today. It's National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day today.
Did you know that the average American consumes 1,500 peanut butter and jelly sandwiches by the age of 18?
That's some information that will stick in my mind for a while.
The combination of sweet jelly and salty peanut butter has been familiar in school lunches for over 50 years.
According to one story, American soldiers invented the peanut butter and jelly sandwich during World War II.
That's something Mr. Constance taught us about. They decided to combine their bread, jelly, and peanut butter rations into a fabulous new treat.
When the soldiers returned home after the war, peanut butter, jelly, and jelly sales soared.
It's a classic sandwich.
You know what else is classic? Fairy tales. Yesterday, something both classic
and unusual
happened in the dining room during first lunch. Some of you may have seen it, but others, well,
see it for yourself.
I'm looking for the lady who this shoe belongs to.
that was amazing.
Call 78293 and tell us the names of the teachers dancing in the dining room. That's something we've never said on the news before.
You could say they embraced the spirit of Fairy Tale Day yesterday.
Before we continue with Spirit Week news and points, here are Mr. Smith and Mr. Williams with some news.
Oh dear.
Good morning, everyone.
That's a nice look right there.
It is. Good morning, Mr.
Should
Williams.
do that more often. Good morning. Don't even, yeah. This is an Angry Bird. You don't want to mess with it.
Well, anyway, so I know our hats are silly and we look a little crazy, but we are actually here to talk about something more serious in nature.
Much more serious.
Yeah.
Maybe we should take the hats off for this. Anyway.
So, everyone, we have been talking about cell phones for a little while in regards to taking photos and videos at school and how that's against school board policy. And unfortunately, this has continued to happen, and phones have become so prevalent on our campus and in the halls and in the classroom, in the dining hall, etc., that we are going to have to take some fairly serious action.
Yeah, we have way too many people continuing to take pictures and still using them to phone or text or something like that. So we have to change it up.
So starting this morning after S.N.N, we will go on the overhead system and we'll make some announcements. And starting with 8th grade last names A through C, we are actually going to go throughout this morning and collect cell phones. And then what we will do, just like if you have it out in class, we will you'll be allowed to pick it up at the end of the day, or your parents can come pick it up sometime this week. But the cell phones have disrupted the learning environment so extensively that this is what we need to do for the time being.
Right. So if you have your cell phone with you today, when your name is and grade is called, you need to bring your cell phone down to the office. We'll collect it for you.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it for now. Have a great day, everybody.
Okay. Thank you.
That is some serious news.
I guess we should talk about Spirit Week.
Yeah, anything to pick me up a little.
Spirit Week continues today with Crazy Day.
And tomorrow is the Great American Color Wars. 6th, please put on as much red as you own.
7th in white.
And 8th in blue, blue, and more blue.
So, by the way, ASB has been keeping score, and here are the points.
Monday, 7th was in 1st with 15 points. 8th in 2nd, followed by 6th.
Tuesday was a new day, and 6th grade won 1st place.
Followed by 7th and 8th.
Overall spirit points, 7th leads with 25.
Then 6th grade with 20 and
8th is chilling with 15. Now, the picture from the video is a bit confusing because Steven over on the left is wearing blue, and that could put you off a bit.
false advertising. Notice the words say the right order and colors.
Oh, and another thing.
Wait, today is not Peanut Butter and Jelly Day.
That's April 2nd.
And today's April Fool's Day. Beware of pranks
Practical jokes.
and tricks today. Trust no one. We were researching classic April Fool's Day pranks, and believe it or not, we read about how Taco Bell once placed an ad saying the company had purchased the Liberty Bell and the franchise would be Taco Liberty Bell.
There were thousands of people who protested.
There was also another prank in 1957 about spaghetti trees. It's called the spaghetti tree hoax, and you can look it up for yourself.
That one was really weird, as the spaghetti really grows on trees. But wait, where does spaghetti come from?
A box.
Happy April 1st!
It's also National Sourdough Bread Day.
It's no joke that 8th grade is still lagging in votes for Book March Madness.
Falling behind in spirit and book voting.
Get your head in the game.
We picked up another 120 votes, but still need yours, regardless of your grade.
Do it today. And the last day to play in the Elite 8 is tomorrow.
One more thing about yesterday, that thunderstorm and rain was off the charts.
A very memorable moment for many in track.
One thing we know for sure.
It's not nice to fool Mother Nature. Answered our phone in today was Mr. Altmiller and Mrs. Morrissey.
Also a shout out to Miss Gardner, who was the fairy godmother behind the scenes, ears and eyes for S.N.N.
So we could be there when the fantasy unfolded.
Good job to Hosanna and Emma from Mrs. Cooper's class. A treat and fake cash will be delivered to you after the show. That is the news for Skyridge Middle School.
Where everybody belongs.
Today's thought, you grow up with the day you have the first real laugh.
At yourself.
Remember to follow the code, the Sky Code.
Be safe.
Be respectful.
Be responsible.
And be kind. This has been Odessa.
And Efra.
Have a wacky Wednesday, Skyhawks.
And remember, tomorrow is
Great American Color Wars.
6th in red.
7th in white.
And 8th in BLUE.
At this time, please stand for the pledge.